Welcome to the only figure-of-8 track on the F1 calendar. We're here at Suzuka for qualifying today ahead of the Japanese Grand Prix. And I'm here, of course, with Anthony Davidson on what has turned out to be a very pleasant day indeed. No weather to interfere, no problems on the track, so absolutely no room for error.
That's right, Crofty. It's looking good out there at the moment. Each team will have their own game plan for this session, and of course, once the cars leave the garage, they'll be under parc fermé conditions, so any last-minute adjustments need to be done right here and now. Beyond that, it's all up to the driver. Who can keep their tyres in the right temperature, who can hit their apexes. No race fuel on board these days, of course. These are the fastest cars we've had in a long, long time, and it's right here in qualifying where they're at their absolute peak. Let's get started.
Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three. Verstappen, Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix.
Done. Very solid result. You're looking good for the race.
And a very warm welcome to the Japanese Grand Prix, an event that has decided a driver's championship 11 times over the years and has hosted some very memorable races as well. Who can forget Kimi Raikkonen's win from 17th on the grid in 2005, or Kamui Kobayashi's incredible drive to a podium in 2012. We're southwest of the city of Nagoya today at the unique figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit. 3.6 miles and 18 corners make up a lap here, with average speeds approaching 136 miles per hour. DRS will be available, of course, into the potential passing opportunity at turn 1, although the best place for overtaking will be through 130R and into the final chicane. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, it's looking a bit cold out there, if I'm honest. These tyres have quite a narrow operating window in terms of the temperatures they need to extract the best grip. So with a cold track surface, it's going to be harder to keep those temperatures up, which will lead to lower grip and maybe more mistakes.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position. And Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Leclerc, Sergio Perez, and Albon, Bottas, De Vries, Sainz, and Lando Norris. Gasly, Raikkonen, Lance Stroll and Grosjean, Kvyat, Russell, Nico Hülkenberg and Robert Kubica, Ricciardo and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will... Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. Green flag. Nice move. Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain. Safety car deployed. The safety car has been deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Give that position back. We are under safety car conditions and cannot overtake. Return the position. The track is clear. Green flag. The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Nice move. Nice work, you did well today. I think the boss will be happy with that one.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes. Let's have a quick look at how the drivers' standings have changed. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. Now, let's discuss, Ant, who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
Well, it's got to be Kevin Magnussen. He displayed exceptional skill out on the track today.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. Did you struggle to get through all that traffic today? You're beating all expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you? You had a bit of a rivalry going on, but it looks like he bested you. Great. Well, that's everything.
You did really well. I don't think we can have any complaints with that performance.
Looks like one of your rivals is also going to an upcoming historical event. If you choose to take him on, it might help get your name out there a bit.